Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to today's live session. I think that we are all live. While we are getting set up, I will do the intro. And as usual, you can just share your comments down below just to know that we're all on the same time and the live has gone live. In the meantime, let's start with our intro. So you may have already seen that we are using the magic circle for the month of March. So all of our live classes this month is going to have the magic circle. Today we are going to be focusing on beginner foundational movements. So really using our prop and our magic circle for awareness and support, not so much for strength building. That will come in later in the month. So towards your fourth session, we'll start to use the prop for more strength focused movements. So today we are just using the magic circle for that beginner support. If you don't have a magic circle, that's also okay. You can still join for the class. You're still going to get feel good movement. You're still going to get all of the cues and the information you need. The prop is simply there just to add a bit of fun and a little bit more support for your class. Fantastic. I can see that we are live. Hello. Welcome from Windsor, UK. And we also have Charlene from Mossel Bay, which is also in South Africa. That is awesome. For all the new members that are joining, we have our 30-minute session first, and then we'll do our Q&A session. At any time, you can ask your questions down below, and then at the end of the class, I will come and answer your questions for you. All right, let's get started with our warm-up. We're going to place our circle off to the side. Coming to that 4-point kneeling position, knees a little bit wider than hips, hands under shoulders. Let's take a deep breath in as we open and gaze forward, and then exhale to round the spine. So beginning to connect that breath with movement. And we're articulating from our hips to our head. Let's go one more. And we round. We come to flat back. We're going to take our one hand, stretch it up to the ceiling, open the chest, and then we're twisting under. Deep breath in as you lift, exhale as you twist. And feel that length from your head to your hips. Let's go one more and then we'll switch. Awesome. Let's take it over to the other side. If you'd like to take a couple extra, you can. And also a reminder, taking this at your own pace. Feel nice, stretch through the back. Let's go one more. And twist. Excellent. Bring it all the way in. Bring your knees in under your hips, pressing into toes. We're going to lift those hips up into that pike position. Let's pedal out through the legs, dropping one heel to the mat. Bending through the opposite knee. And you can sway your hips if that feels good. We keep our head just in front of our arms so that we're not dropping into shoulders. A few more breaths here, pedaling out through the calves, the hamstrings. One more. And then lower the knees, open the chest. Brilliant, and release. Let's grab onto that circle, coming to seated position. Sitting up tall, we're going to have those heels in line with our hips, toes pointing up to the ceiling. We're going to reach that circle forward in line with the center of your chest. Starting with a little curl down. So we're going to take an inhale, pull your heels towards your glutes. As you exhale, push into your heels, find a gentle C curve back. Find your point where you can pause, deep breath in. Exhale, round forward. And straighten the spine. Inhale. And we're going to take an exhale, rounding back through the lower back. Feel that your hips go towards your chest and your rib cage down to your hip bones. You want to feel that your circle stays in the center of your chest. That way you know you're not dropping through those shoulders. You're curling through lower abs, lower back. Let's go one more. Let's see if you can go a little bit further down. A little further back. Press those heels into the ground. Let's go 1 inch back a little bit more. Exhale forward. Straight spine. And we're going to take it all the way down this time. Curling all the way back. Slide your heels in towards your hips. And you're going to take that squishy part of your circle to the center of your chest. Please make sure that it's not pressing down too hard. If you don't have a circle, just place your hands across the center of your ribs. We're going to start with some breath work and awareness. We're going to take a deep breath in. Feel that lift of your circle. Exhale. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. You're going to feel that circle rise on the inhale and fall on your exhale. Lovely work. Let's go one more breath. Feel that rib cage sinking down to the mat, down to your hips. On your next breath, you're going to curl your chest up. Exhale, you're going to lift up through your chest, curl forward, bringing nose towards the circle, hold, and lower back down. And curl. We want to feel that the rib cage is curling down to the mat, so we're using that light pressure of our circle to encourage the ribs to go down to the mat as you curl up off your shoulders. The circle really adds a bit more awareness, which is fun. So it's a very small chest lift. We'll add more of a challenge later. Let's go one more. Sliding rib cage down to hips. Hold. And lower back down. Let's take that circle, stretch it up to the ceiling. So one end in each hand, reaching up to the ceiling, and lightly press your circle towards your knees to relax through the shoulders. We're going to start to lift and lower one leg at a time. So we lower, lower, lift, lift, each time alternating the leg you start with. I want you to feel that your circle stays in the center of your chest, your rib cage down to the ground. So you're reaching your circle up, rib cage down. One more time on each side. Good, last one. Hold those legs in a tabletop position, working from the top down. Bring your ribs and lower back to the mat and toe tap one leg at a time. Inhale down. Exhale to lift. Circle stays in the center of your chest and your head down to the mat. If you notice you're sliding on the mat, then just bring your leg in sooner. Two more. One and one. Holding legs in a tabletop position, we're going to take a chest lift up. You're going to curl up through the chest, bring your circle over the top of your knees. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. We take that pause at the top. Inhale into the back. Lower with control. Option to take your circle behind your head and use it to lift you up. Good. Let's go three more. Thinking of that circle in the center of your chest, rounding the rib cage to the mat as you lift. Good. One more. Can we hold it here? We're going to take a double leg stretch. So you're reaching your circle over your knees, your legs in tabletop. Stretch your legs away. Bring your circle towards your head. And then close, pull in. Inhale to stretch. Exhale to close. So you're bringing that circle over your head like a halo, or in line with your chest if you prefer. Gaze to your knees. Good. Keep that lift through the rib cage. For one more. And lower your chest and lower your feet in line with your hips. Fantastic. Let's take that circle into the inner thighs, getting that core on. We're going to come to that lower body. Pressing hands next to the side of your body. Your feet are slightly wider than your hips so that you've got a light pressure on your circle, but not too much. All right, let's take it into our pelvic curl. Rolling hips towards your chest. Gently rolling all the way up into that strong bridge position, light squeeze. And then exhale, we roll it back down. Deep breath in at the top and bottom. Exhale, curl it up and down. That circle, you want to focus on keeping that circle steady. If you notice it's wobbling around, you want to bring more awareness to zipping up your core, tightening through the deep abdominals to lift. Good. And if you notice those hamstrings are getting crampy, I want you to bring more awareness to zipping up belly button to chest, more core. Really going to help. Good. How are we feeling? Finding that deep abdominal connection. Can you feel that light squeeze of the inner thighs? We're not pushing knees towards each other, but by activating lower abs and pelvic floor, those legs will naturally pull towards each other. Good. Let's go one more. Pressing down into those hands, open through the chest. Keep your bridge. Hold steady. Press into your heels. Feel that activation, glutes, hamstrings. We're going to take a small dip of the hip to the right and lift to center, then left. And center. Continue going side to side at your own pace. You want balance across the feet. And check that your circle isn't swaying. Want to use that circle for awareness, keeping legs steady. Lovely work. Let's go one more time to each side. Good. Come back through center and take a gentle curl down again. We're going to go up one more time, increasing the challenge. Let's take it up. Into that bridge position, heels, glutes, hamstrings, little squeeze onto that circle. Let's lower the hips, drop and lift. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Press your shoulders into the ground as you squeeze and lift the glutes. For 3, 2, hold it up on the last one. We're going to squeeze and release that circle. Hold it, heels, squeeze those knees in, gentle release, control. Want you to zip up your belly button to your chest to squeeze the legs. So we're not pushing knees towards each other. It's an intentional zipping up of your center. We're going to go 4, squeeze. Control the release. Good. Last 2. And 1. Hold it and gently curl the spine down to the mat. Beautiful work. Release that circle. Hallelujah. Bring your legs to center and stretch them all the way out. We're going to stretch up through the arms in line with the center of your chest. Let's half lift that chest. Full roll up. Exhale, dive forward to the wall in front of you. Roll it back. Option to go all the way down to the mat or pause halfway to roll forward. If you have a towel close by, you can place it in your lower back just to make it possible to do the full roll down if you'd like. All right, coming to that breath. Exhale on the way up and down. Inhale at the top and bottom. Reach that circle forward as you pull chest and core back, 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 getting that lovely hamstring stretch. You're pulling outwards on your circle to keep your chest open. And all the way back. Let's stay at the bottom for leg circles. You're going to take the squishy part of your circle down to your hip bone, just in front of that hip crease. Same hand holds onto your circle. And we're going to bring the opposite leg to tabletop and stretch it to the ceiling. Let's lift and lower this leg. We're going to flex down and point to lift. Just getting a bit of that dynamic hamstring stretch. And bringing your awareness to this hip bone. You're using your circle so that you don't lift or move this hip. Let's go 2. And 1 more. Hold it here. For circles, we go down, out, and lift. 4 more. Now you want to move at a pace that the circle isn't moving around. That way, you know you're keeping your hips steady. 1, let's bring it up, reverse. Good, how's that circle doing? Are we keeping it steady? Last 2. And 1, lower this leg down. Good, switch the circle to the other hip. Right, getting it set up there, stretch and press into those heels, then lift the one leg to tabletop, stretch up, lower and lift. Just getting started with this awareness, keeping your circle and hip steady. Hip steady. I don't know why that reminded me of a song. Rock steady? Who knows? If someone knows, let me know. Let's go 1 more, bring it all the way up. Circles, we're going down, around, and left. You can have your foot pointed, flexed, whatever feels best for you. Just making sure the circle's steady. 1 more. Lift, circle around, reverse. Can you feel how your abs lift that leg up? Good. 1 more. All the way in, lower it down. Let's stretch that circle up again. We're going to come all the way up. Half lift the chest. Roll it up. Let's dive it all the way forward to the toes this time, taking your circle, wrapping it around your feet, and just giving yourself a nice stretch there. Bending at the elbows. Reach your head forward, core back. And all the way, roll it up. Fantastic. Let's come into our side back. Okay. So we're coming into the side. We're going to go all the way down, head in line with hips, feet slightly in front of your body. Circle in the center of your chest. From here, you're going to stretch that top leg away, lift the bottom part of the waist. Then we're going to start by lifting and lowering both legs. Lightly pressing down into the circle. You want to feel that the circle doesn't move forward and back. It's a very gentle press down. Gentle pressure. Working into this top oblique. Let's go 2. Good. 1 more. And lower it down. Coming into this glute work, we're going to lift this top leg up. Find your balance. Pull your leg back until you feel that glute squeeze.
but the circle hasn't moved. Flex the foot when we come forward. Circle stays steady. Point and pull back. Good. Option to bend the bottom knee if you find that your circle is moving forward and back. The movement at the circle is going to tell you that your chest is moving, and then I want you to bend that bottom knee. You'll feel more support. 2. Pulling your hip crease back as your leg goes forward. Lovely. We're going to come to forward taps. Bring your leg forward. Turn your big toe down. Heel goes up, but then push your hip away as well. 3 quick taps and a lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Draw your shoulder down your back. Let your head rest. Good. 2. And 1. And bring it all the way in. Let's press it all the way up into your Z-sit position. Take this leg, wrap it around, grab onto it. Circle goes behind you, and then sitting up tall. So you're lightly pressing into your circle, lifting up through the crown. Nice, delicious glute stretch here. Okay, let's take it over to the other side. So all the way down. Stretch through that arm, head in line with hip bone, very important. Legs slightly in front of you. Circle in line with chest. When you're ready, you lift that bottom waist. You're lifting and lowering those legs. Exhale up, inhale lower with control. Good. You want to feel that you're stretching through that top leg so that you get targeted into that oblique right there. And check that the heels are together, toes are separated. So that we're getting through that inner thigh pelvic floor connection. Lightly drawing your shoulder to rest on your back. Let's go 1 more. See if you can hold. Can you go an inch higher? Good. And lower it down. Lifting just that top leg, getting it in line with your hip and pressing the leg away. Pull back a little bit, find your range. Flex forward, point back. So you're pulling your hip crease back as you stretch forward, keeping that circle steady. You may notice that one side feels a little more stable than the other. So work within the range on this side. Maybe you want to bend that bottom leg or straighten it on this side to challenge or support yourself more. Can you stretch your leg away a little further? Let's go 1 more. And forward. Turn the toe down to the ground. 3 taps and a lift. 1, 2, 3. Up into the glute. Good. How are we feeling? Are we keeping those circles steady? Shoulders relaxed. Good. 2 more. And 1. And bring it all the way in. Awesome work. Let's come into that Z-sit. Let's stretch out through this glute. So you're wrapping this leg around, grabbing onto that knee, using our circle to sit up tall. Looking at that circle, just give you that lovely twist. Releasing the glutes. Nice work. Right, let's come into our 4-point kneeling. So this is final work here, just to bring that awareness in, using the circle. So the setup takes a moment. You have your circle in the center of your chest, just like we did at the start of class. Knees are under your hips. Your hands are either directly underneath your shoulders or just slightly in front of your shoulders. Now you may notice I've got this arch in my back. Now you're going to gently lift your rib cage towards your spine, finding a flat back. Pressing down into your shins and hands, you're going to stretch one leg away from you. Press into the ground. Can you get lighter on that circle? Activating core. Lift and lower that leg at the back. So the circle is teaching us to keep our chest in the center of the mat and the same distance away from the ground. This is especially important with beginners. I notice a dropping of the chest when that leg goes up. So now you have, if you find that you're swaying through your circle or you're dropping into it, make your movement smaller. Let's go 2 more. And 1. Hold your leg long. Find your length through your head to your heel. Opposite arm, can you slide it forward on your mat? Can you keep your circle in center? Lift and lower this arm. Option to lower your back foot down to that ground. And challenge yourself to lift the leg away when you can. Are you still keeping your chest the same distance from the mat? Keeping your circle steady. Last 2. Good job. 1 more. Bring the hand under your shoulder. Leg comes in. And then you can brace yourself back to a child's pose. Stretch. You can remove your circle. Excellent. Let's set up for the other side. So I'm going to stay towards the side so you can see what both sides look like. Circle in the center of your chest. Hands just in front of your shoulders. Stretch that one leg away. And then you're finding a slight lift up away from the circle. And then lifting and lowering that leg. Press into your pinky fingers and feel that opening of your chest. Can you get lighter on that circle? And thinking of zipping up the belly button to your chest to activate that pelvic floor. I'm going to bring my circle up a little bit. Good. Stretching through that leg, squeezing into the crease of the glute. Last 2. Good. 1 more. Hold it there. Slide your opposite hand forward. Keep your chest in the center of the circle. Lift and lower this arm. Bringing that leg down to the ground if you need. And just starting to notice that you need to press into this hand on the ground to keep you balanced. Lengthen from your head to your heel. Good. Let's go 2. And 1. Lower the hand down. Bring the leg in. And stretch yourself back to child's pose. Beautiful work. Let's cool it down. Let's bring it forward into our prone position. Good. You're going to take your circle in your hands and you're going to stretch it back. Circle is just above your hips, your glutes. Your chest is open and your neck is long. From here, start to lift up through your chest. Reach that circle back. Pause and hold. Lower with control. So your circle is resting in your hands. You take an inhale breath as you lift and an exhale to lower. At your own pace. We're going to keep that gaze down to the ground. You want to feel that the shoulders draw down. We're lifting up through the chest, activating through that mid-back. Let's go one more. Can we hold it? Keep steady. Lift the arms. Lower. Exhale as you lift. Inhale to lower. Gaze is still down to the ground. Maybe just ahead of you a little bit. Feel that activation on the side of your back, your lats. And 2 more. Good. And 1. Lower everything down, release. Excellent. Place your circle to the side. Brace yourself into 4-point kneeling. Knees wide. Hands under shoulders. Let's end off like we started with a lovely twist. Deep breath in as you open. Exhale as you round. Seeing how you feel in these twists from the start of class. 1 more and then we'll change sides. Maybe you feel more energized. You can feel that activation in your arms. Good. And 1 more. Then we're going to take it into pike and extension. Final few breaths. Neutral knees, press into the toes. Lift up to a pike position, heavy heels. Press back a little bit more. Lower your knees down. Open the chest. Exhale, round and lift for 3. 2 more. Take it at your own pace. And last 1. And lower everything down, open through the chest. And find neutral. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me for today's beginner live session using the magic circle. I hope that you found the circle was quite helpful with finding more connection. I could definitely feel a lot more connection, especially in the glute side lying work. Just using that circle for the awareness. If this is your first session, welcome. It's so lovely to have you here. We have a Q&A session now, so you can come and ask your questions. We also just sometimes like to chat, so come and chat, say hi. I love to connect with you, see how things are going for you. The full schedule for March is up, so you can go and click the notification bell for that, so you get notified every week when we go live. From next week, classes will be on 8 Tuesday. And I think that covers everything. But stay for the Q&A session. Usually things will come up. And I would love to hear how that was for you. All right. Thank you so much to everyone that's leaving. Have a wonderful week. I will see you next week. Okay, let's have a check-in. How are we feeling? How did we find the circle? I found that it was great for just bringing in awareness, especially for like chest lifts, keeping the distance from the mat, as well as glutes, and that side lying. Okay, I'm gonna grab a sip of water while you pop your messages, and then we'll have a quick chat and a check-in. Also, if I'm looking down here, cameras up here, computers down here, and I'll just kind of bounce back and forth. All right. Hello, Charlene. It's so lovely to have you here again. Always wonderful to have you. Hi, John. Always 4725. I think you are new. Welcome, welcome. If you're not, hi. I think it's the first time you're commenting. It's so lovely to have you here. Thanks for a wonderful session. It's a pleasure, Charlene. It's always wonderful to have you here. And I'm so glad that the session was wonderful for you. I would like to know, how did you go with the circle? How did it feel? Anything new that came up for you today? Tobias, hi Tobias. Yes, we are working on the feet from last week's session. So you can check out the standing class from last week to get all the information and tips and guidance on strengthening and stretching the feet in last week's live class. Also next week, we have a live class. I mean, Next week, we have another standing class where we will be actually using the circle this time. So come and join for that as well. It's a pleasure, John. It was so lovely to hear that it was good for you. I'm sure that, especially with that chest awareness, using the circle to find that connection. I'm curious to know how that felt. All right, let's see here. Okay. If you have any questions, you can pop it through. We'll have a chat and I can give you some feedback here. While we are here, I'll give you an update. I've posted the schedule for this month. So all of the classes are pre-scheduled in. We have the beginner foundation class today. Next week, we have a standing workout. Then we will have a gentle Pilates session. And the last session of the month is a strength class where we are using the magic circle in all fun different ways. If you don't have a magic circle, of course, you can still join for all of those classes and just take the adjustments that you need. And on a Thursday will be the on-demand uploads where it will be a 10 to 15 minute quick session for those who just need to get a quick session in, especially targeted for things that you're focusing on. So might it be your knees, your wrists, your lower back, maybe just you want to do a quick side lying session. I'm going to be uploading those on Thursdays. So going forward, every Tuesday, we will have our 30-minute live class with Q&A. And every Thursday, we'll have a 10 to 20-minute quick session that you can add on for your week. All right. If you have any other questions or any chats you want to share, can you demonstrate foot massage for souls? Yes, I will share actually the class here with you now. We did a live standing class last week, so you can have a look at that. And it includes some stretching and strengthening work. So I'm just going to share that link with you here while we are chatting. And you can go check out that class. That was a good one. There was a special request to help strengthen and stretch the feet. So important for building the foundation from the ground up, getting stronger in the ankles, the feet, knees, and all that good stuff. Thanks for everything. See you next week. Thank you, Charlene. It was so lovely to have you here. I will see you next week. All right. Any other updates I will share in the community section on the feed, so you can go check that out. And then also, if you are looking to do one-on-one private sessions, I have a link down below. You can click that, apply. I read all the applications and I will respond to you and set up your first session to get you started with more private sessions if you'd prefer. All right. Thank you so much for everyone for being here. I will see you next week, Monday, live. Bye. Why can't I end my... So I'm here because I'm trying to figure out how to end the live stream. There is no end option. I think we're just going to have to stay here with the chat. We'll just do another session. For anyone watching the replay, this is going to be very entertaining. Save. Oh no. All right, let's see how we do this. Bye, John. Thank you for joining. There is the end stream. I have found it. Bye.